Righty, we are jumping into another RuneScape stream. Let's get switched over to the main video feed, and the camera and game is not picking up. Let's go. Mondays. No worries, we're gonna get that fixed up real fast. Just as we get ready for another inventory of Abyssal Sire. Thank God they nerfed or updated this boss, I'll tell you. There we go. We got that set up. Now let me just get my picture set up. Hey, there we are. How are we? Not centered too much? We're pretty good. What about that side reaction? Oh, not even set up still. Get that set up right now. Hey, there we are. I think we're set. Another Monday stream is upon us, I'm afraid. Let's turn down some of that game volume too. Get some testing. That wasn't that bad. We can leave it up a bit. Why not? See how that goes. Alrighty. Perfect. We just picked up our staffs from Zav. Classic. Gotta do that before the hour resets. At least I think I was able to. We'll see if that's the case. But we're all set actually to go off and just start an Abyssal Sire kill right here, right now. We already potted up just before. You might have heard that. Sound effects were giving me away a little bit there. But this is a very popular world. We're probably going to have to hop a bit. Let's see. One adventure. We'll try the first two, and then we'll keep going back between worlds, see if we can find one of the closer options today. Yes, one adventure. Classic. And as we change that, let's also update our interface. This is gonna bug you out on the camera. Let's go purple. Yeah, I'm liking that. There you go. Now we're set. One adventure. Oh my gosh. Still in the other world. Another adventure. Oh, snap. There are no adventures in this one. We'll go south. Looks like the clan chat's popping off there. We'll hide that for a bit. Yeah, we do got a couple people on, it would seem. Okay, these are down. Does that mean someone's here? I'm not sure if someone is here. We're going to give them a couple seconds just to make sure. That way we're not crashing anybody. I don't believe... Yeah, it looks like no one's here. Hate it when I leave for a quick inventory. New inventory. Next thing you know, someone takes your spot. Gave them the benefit of the doubt just in case. About 10-second grace window. Just in case. They were a little slow or had to use the restroom, you know. We'll get started right here. Get these two first vents off. And let's see what the first kill of the day will yield us eventually. I'm hoping for at least a good drop. It doesn't even have to be an unsired. I'm just looking for something to warm me up. Give me a little toasty, you know what I'm saying? Maybe some earth orbs to attach to all those staves I just bought. That'd be helpful. Let me also move myself over here. There we go. This is more apt for RuneScape. And thankfully we can now attack him, even though it's his walking phase, so that's very nice. We are going to dump a spec in, just so we can start recovering energy. Unfortunately, we hit a 0 with the spec. Nothing to worry about, though. I'm going to keep the prayers on instead of flicking for now as I adjust the camera. But that's what you got to watch out for. Poison. And unfortunately, I only clicked one tile away, despite having run energy on. It doesn't help, because you're walking to that tile. I took minimal damage, but not poisoned yet, which is nice. As we rotate in here, I'm just gonna hop over here, then switch back. Kept the poison on that one, and I was hoping to get some hits in, because naturally when you get teleported, if the poison's already on the left side, then you are gonna take damage by one tick. So now that it's on that side, if we get teleported, it won't spawn under us when we get teleported, and we get a free runaway, free dodge on that. 2 hits, and we get to rotate once again, dump our specs into him now. See what we can get. Nothing. Those specs aren't doing much. Of course, that's the accuracy you get when you're using a DDS, am I right? Looks like we're pretty good, but we're gonna eat up. Oh, just in time, too. We got the kill. Jugs of water? What? Okay, that is not a warm-up kill. That is like a cool down. In fact, yeah. I want to be heating up, not cooling down with jugs of water. Come on. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'm not too mad. Honestly, we only used 1 food, so I can't complain. Well, technically 2, because we healed up to full after. So technically, really good run so far. Get some of that prayer back. And there should also be, if you are viewing on Twitch, now a plugin that does allow you to actually investigate, I guess is one way to describe it, my account. You know, whether that's what I'm doing currently, my DPS on the boss, how many kills, how long I've been bossing tonight, or as simple as, you know, what are your stats? What's in your inventory? What's your gear? What's in your bank even? I believe you can even see my whole bank. In addition to combat, achievements, diaries. So take a gander at that plugin. If you have any questions, let me know. This is one of the first times I am using it, so I'd be interested to see how that is holding up. I'm gonna sip another prayer pot here just cuz. At the food rate we're going at, we're gonna need it. And I will start flicking just to conserve it just a bit more too. Oh, missed it. It's fine. That's what you get for flicking sometimes. You miss a prayer flick. But you save a lot of prayer overall. One more hit, one more big hit, and we'll get the rotation. That should be it, maybe? Yeah. Go to range for the scions that spawn. Dodge the pool of acid. Do it again. Another one, as DJ Khaled would say. And we get the teleport. Run south. Run back north and slap him again for a little bit. Not much, unfortunately. But no worries. We're going to be hopefully finishing him off soon before we sustain too much damage here. And I'm not sure, but I do believe, at least personally, that moving around the tiles like this, despite not dodging any poison, I think it does buy you a little bit of damage. Or save you a little bit of damage in the sense of the scions are having to reposition to attack you. So it does give you a little more time to, you know, hit the sire and then potentially miss a couple hits from those scions. Because they could hit pretty high sometimes. Like, I get flashback to Zora Snakelings. Ooh. Never a good feeling. Maybe if I get a Demon Bane weapon that I can actually use to range these vents. Well, once I do, I can get that combat achievement here, which will be great. Fortunately, that's going to be locked behind while Guptic sleeps, which is on the quest list. So we are going to get that started hopefully soon. Try to do a lot of those endgame quests at once. Dragon Slayer, Monkey Madness 2, all the 2s really, except for Desert Treasure for now, because that one's still a little up there. I gotta improve my bossing mechanics a bit. And unfortunately, we missed the cycle. I could have risked it. I wasn't feeling it. That's unfortunate. Our second spell brought us back into the poison, but that's fine. We have plenty of food still. I'm gonna sip another prayer there. Somehow we didn't get poisoned from that either, though. That's pretty funny. Oh, yep. And we will now, because I ran out of run energy. No worries there. Just gonna combo eat here. And also turn on the random music. Let's get some jams in here. Non-copyright free jams, of course. Get out of there. Quick. Nice. You know what? We're going to heal up just a bit to full. Just because this is a little bit of a lighter phase compared to the second one, where we could continuously take Scion damage. One more to go. Yes, Frowny. Welcome to another Monday stream. This week, RuneScape, probably. We got 2 of the 3 pieces. So we're looking for that trusty third. And he's been holding out on us a bit. We got really lucky in the first 2. Now it's a matter of, he said, hey, you got too much luck there. I'm balancing you out. I'm not going to give you any drops for a while. And that's been his case so far. But we're going to work through it. Because he's good experience and has some good drops for us anyway. A bit tedious of a boss, I will say. Like, if I had to be completely honest with you, I'd rather hand water with a watering pail an entire farm full of crops than fight this guy. Just because his setup phase is so tedious. But I digress. We're going to get through it. And if we can just beat this damage check, which I don't know if we're going to actually hit through here. Let's spec him out a few times. Hope for the best. Oh no. Oh, that's a good one. That should do it. One more? Yes. Okay, perfect. Ooh, we got some Runite ore. That's pretty good. Basically Iridium. Easy money. Easy money. Yeah, he definitely has a whole void inside of him. And that's not a metaphor, I don't believe. At least that's what it looks like, right? It's crazy. He's got a lot of room for dessert, in other words. Don't invite him over for dinner. Otherwise, you might be regretting your decision later. Severely. But that stomach, he's going to be putting away leftovers for days. Heal up on some tuna real fast here as we get into the next round. Also, how has the Ginger Island progression been going? You've been sticking to the mines, or have you found enough golden walnuts to finally get that farm unlocked? I've yet to unlock the farm for reference, but I know it's going to be very helpful in moving on with the island. So I'm looking forward to getting to that. Oh. There we go. It makes sense how they would make the mines like that a little grindy, despite not having 100 floors. Sort of a way to compensate for not having so many floors, maybe. The fact that you need to go back to it so many times just to get the drop for the walnut. So I could see that. I was thinking too, you know, because I've been really looking into Stardew Valley Expanded now. Like really looking at the mods for it. I'm thinking I'm tempted to be jumping right onto a new save file to start that as soon as I finish Ginger Island. Like I don't even know if I'm going to be going to year 3, in other words. If I can time everything right. At least not much of year 3. On top, over the bridge, there's a lot of secret paths. That's how I remember getting to a lot of those bridges ones. If you have time, if you're ever running through the map, just run through the side of the map and hopefully you'll find one. That's how I went about finding a couple of them. Thankfully. Oh, he's poisoning me again. Twice in a row. How rude. Oh, you get a rating from Grandpa in year 3? That's good to know. Okay. I'll still have plenty to take care of, in other words. And I am in, like... I'm close to winter as well, so... Fact of the matter is, I probably will hit year 3 before I finish the island anyway. But that's good to know. But gosh, I've just been looking into... I'm like, oh my god, Stardew Valley Expanded? And then I saw there was another one, Ridgetown. Oh my gosh. I'm tempted. So tempted. And I'd definitely try for like a new route too. Maybe like a fishing main or something. Somewhat like what you did. Just because I know they added a lot of extra fish to that expansion as well. Nice. Good damage so far. Oh, that was super close, actually. I almost died. If I didn't eat that, I would have had 1 HP, I think. Which I still would have lived, but fact of the matter is, that's close. I'm gonna have to eat up a bit. Yeah, that's the one thing I did spoil myself on so far with Stardew Valley Expanded is the starting farms. Just because I was really interested to see, like, okay, like, what would the start look like? Are you working with the same stuff or what? And they completely, like, renovated that. Yeah, it's crazy. Lots to work with there. Because you've played a bit of it, right? Just a little tidbit it sounded like. Oh, he's throwing another minion out. How could you? Oh gosh, just get stunned already. Thank you. Nice, easy kill on him. Yeah, the lot part. That's what I think would be fun for stream, though, right? I'd always have something to do, and I could potentially try to make a series out of it. You know, that would involve a little bit more editing on my part. But now that I have that dual stream to YouTube, it does help out a lot more in that sense. Getting those clips or that video content straight to YouTube. I've also thought about just adding new crops too, but you know, I don't know, because it's still the same thing essentially. Just a different means, if you will. Like, how are you gonna make your money in the first year? You know, are you gonna be planting corn, blueberries, and melons, or are you gonna be doing a new crop that they just added? Oh, that's good rotation. Oh, nice. Easy teleport already. Oh, big hits. Yeah. And it looks like you can romance the wizard too, right? Even in expansion or expanded. Everything feels bigger. That's nice. And that's also one of the reasons I think that I'm so drawn to it, is just the fact of like that new game plus mentality is one part of it, but like getting that sense of reliving, you know, your first Stardew experience again, so to speak. Like, it's been a blast playing again for me since I haven't played in so many updates, and there was so much added that really, you know, helped me stay motivated, if you will. So it was very cool in that regard, and coming back to a huge expansion like that, I can see how it's very appealing just to have like this fresh sense of wonder and explore again, right? I definitely would try not to spoil myself too much, but like, unless it was something I really needed, like some quest line that would be like dependent on me figuring it out. The one thing I will say though, I'm a little hesitant on starting it just because it sounds like it might corrupt previous data that might not have had it, but I could always create a separate folder for it, sounds like, so there are some ways to get around that. He's wailing on me. Jeez. Calm down, buddy. You just have to start Stardew Valley separately with Smappy then? Because I triggered it where every time I start Stardew, it'll run the Smappy configuration for the mods, it sounds like. So it might sound like I just have to set that up in another folder and then start that folder manually. Oh my god. The poison. That was close. The poison hit me in addition to a lot of them stacking on me. So that was close. Ooh-wee. I've been also trying to think of like meme playthrough ideas for Stardew. Oh my gosh, what is hitting me so hard? I got like one more hit left. Come on. That's it. Okay, thank gosh. They kept on smacking me there. Jeez. Barely used my second prayer pot. That makes sense. Yeah. A side folder. Smart idea. That was close. Always tempted to stay to finish the kill, but you know how that can bite back at you sometimes when you don't get the kill. Just waste more time then, right? And we have 55 more kills to go, which is a lot, technically. I don't think we're going to be getting through all of those this stream, but who knows? We'll see how many kills we can get per inventory, since we do have the close spot next to the teleport. Thankfully, no one's here yet. Stealing our stuff. It's rightfully ours for now. Of course, if I get the drop I need, I might not. I'm just gonna AWOL the rest of this, since there's really not a need until I can like really cream him later with better gear to try to get some achievements. But other than that, if we get lucky, I'm out. Just like the big snake, just like the ice giants. I guess the fire giants too, technically. Maybe we'll go back to the moon people. They're really cool looking guys. The Aztec theme. They are very, very good for like mid-game armor. Mid to end game armor, technically, I guess, even. It'll be good to get those sets completed. Of course, I'm so teased by these 2 out of 3 pieces. I just have to get the third now. Naturally. I know, I've been meaning to go back to it too, since we should do really well on it now that we actually have an upgrade. And that upgrade is like actually specifically for that Blood Moon, or that Blood Jaguar guy. Pink Jaguar person. And he is not going to be happy when I come back with my upgraded weapon. He's going to be very upset that he doesn't have enough time with me to have his pet jaguars play. Because I'm hopefully going to be skipping that most of the time now. If I land in the right time cycle of it. I'm just going to ignore that one minion for now. Just because we're already rotating to the second phase. Jump our special attacks. Nothing good so far. Oh, but we did get that. Nice. Let's get them fast before they start piling on us. Oh, they're piling now. Nice. Uncut diamonds. Was it that? I think it's called Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler. That movie. It's something gems, but gosh, if you've ever seen that movie, it is the most nerve-wracking experience I've ever seen, really, in a movie. It's just like the whole premise of the movie, I feel like, is to make you feel on edge and just like What's gonna happen next? It's not gonna be good. You know that's for sure. Uncut gems. Yeah, that's just... Like, there's so many side small plots that have, like, no relevance other than just to keep you, like, stressed out. Or anxious, I guess is one way to put it. Definitely not a movie you'd watch a lot of times, but, like, it's a good movie, regardless. Yeah. Honestly, Adam Sandler has a lot of other good movies to watch instead. You know, there's the classic. A lot of people might not have heard of it. The Click. Or I think it's just called Click, but Click. Very, very, very good movie. Stars Adam Sandler. And if I recall correctly, it's about like a God TV remote that can essentially pause time, rewind it, go forward, and he happens to come in contact with it. And naturally has his fun with it. Yeah, that's an oldie but a goodie. It is a classic, I'd say, for the Adam Sandler scene. Almost as, well, not as much as a classic, but a hidden gem compared to his uncut gem, if you will. Man, he keeps hitting us for like big chunks of damage. It's supposed to be our turn to hit you for big damage, not the other way around, silly. Get with the program. See, look, we're doing big damage now. We just got teleported. We just started the second phase. Even better. Ooh, huge spec. That was 53 damage. Oh, shoot. That was close. I ran out of prayer last second, but we got out. Also, what is this? Am I listening to like a Christmas fairy tale? A festive party. Oh, I literally am. I literally am listening to a RuneScape musical festive holiday song. I love it. I'm not changing it. Back. Oh yeah. We're gonna embrace this. I never do the holiday events, I'll be honest. In fact, the Easter one might still be going on. I don't think so. I think it's done with now, but last week it was, at least. I could see the goblins and dragons all singing in harmony this RuneScape Christmas. All they want for Christmas is another year of RuneScape. Oh, you threw out a minion. How could you? Okay. That's a good amount of music. Christmas music, that is. I guess not technically Christmas, but you get the drift. Oh. Jeez, buddy. Take it easy. Oh my gosh, he's still hitting 19s on me. We'll heal twice and we'll be good. in the second phase after another good hit here. Yep, that should be it. Oh, now that's it, I think. We're like literally on the cusp, and I just overdid it there. That's good though. We get to skip this even a little faster now, maybe. Nice, we do. Oh gosh, perfection? You have a great farm start for it. Like, I'm not even sure what would be fully involved in running a Stardew Perfection run, but I have faith that you can complete it probably before year 5. I don't know if that sounds like too generous, but I feel like, you know, since you're already on Ginger Island, you're basically through it. You got all like the materials ready. It's just a matter of, you know, farming them. No pun intended. We'll try one more kill here with this amount of food left. We should be okay. As long as we don't mess up. And you even did that with Mixed Community Bundle too, so like an additional challenge on top of it. Yeah, I could see how they offer so much more replayability being a new bundle type, or just at least having portions of it mixed potentially. And that's also one of the reasons I was interested in expanded or SVEs, because of it sounds like there's at least a trigger you can initiate on the game menu saying, hey, yeah, I want a Stardew Valley extended bundle instead of the vanilla. So if that's the case, that'd be really cool. Otherwise, they could always just do their traditional bundle mod like that. But I definitely wouldn't want to do like the vanilla bundle again. Just because it is like a little easy, I guess. I don't want to say like easy, but like it's very straightforward on where to get things after playing for a bit, right? At that point, I guess I am saying the word easy in just other words. Okay, we haven't done the greatest on this round yet, but we haven't taken the most damage either, so it's plausible. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna skip that. Nice, we got the teleport somewhat early. We can use that time to eat, which we did. Got one good spec out of 3 of them. Not horrible, but not what we were looking for. And be able to finish this kill, it looks like. I'm hoping. Oh gosh, come on. Oh, they're hitting hard now. But we hit harder, unfortunately. Ooh, Sour Brews. I'll take it. Good, okay. It does have expanded bundles, I guess, if you will. See, that's... I don't know about speedrunning. Even if it's just like a segment of the game, like the mines and stuff. Because... I guess that would... Actually, it depends on the categories, I guess. You know, the rules or stipulations behind them. For example, like, is it you just going in naked day 1 and, you know, you got nothing but your pickaxe? Or is it like you have all the time to prepare? I'm all for the challenge, though. So, like, I was thinking back to that creator, that content creator that you brought up about doing the always exhausted run. Crazy. I'm not going to do that, but I was like, you know, what's something that's like really funny or something that would allow you to still progress through most of the game? Ideally, like maybe do the community center or just get through other parts of the game as needed while still being like something that's completely untraditional, right? For example, not planting any crops. That's a challenge, right? Starter money is going to be a lot harder, but you can feasibly get there. That's really the only hard part, because then you just can't rely on, you know, crops. You can maybe still do artisan goods like animal products or mines or fish, right? But then you couldn't grow 5 gold corn for the community center or what have you, right? So there's those factors like that I have to take into consideration too. And something that where I wouldn't have to like pour my whole day into just to like do an average Stardew Valley experience, right? Like if it's for example, oh, I need to buy a shed or buy a coop for 10,000, 20,000 gold, and I can only pick up items, for example. It's feasible, but how much would I have to play and how much time would I have to commit then to actually getting far in that, to where I'm not just gonna dip out halfway through, like trying to get to a goal. And I could always drop the quote-unquote challenge after, like, if I see it being very difficult, or, you know, something unexpected happens that put everything off, or even just, you know, loosen the restrictions. So there's still that possibility, yeah. And I'm realizing I didn't reboost my stats here, so this is going to be a little slower run. That's fine, though. Should still get some good luck, hopefully. Ooh, max hit. It's like 6 less since we're not boosted, but good to know we got our max hit. Very good odds. Feeling good about this kill, guys. %25 profit margins. That's definitely, like, are there really even many crops that would yield you a bonus then? You know what I mean? At that point, it sounds like you're losing money to Pierre. You'd only want to grow them to, like, complete a quest or bundle. Nice, we got the teleport with no poison under us. That's very good. One more good hit, come on. Let's go. Oh, U seeds, those are good. Good drops. But now what we're looking for exactly. Oh, what am I doing? I'm maging the vents. Just enough time still, thankfully. Thankfully, he got stunned there. Oh, he did throw one out, though. Sucks for us. Or sucks for him. He's gonna have to go sooner than expected. Sorry, little Scion. Bye-bye. I'm not gonna be able to finish the last one, so we have to re-stun him for a third time, unfortunately. And it didn't hit. Come on. There we go. Now he be dizzy. Spun him around a few times. Asked him where that dosey go. We'll see how well we can do with this kill without any boost now, unfortunately. I'm hoping for 2 more kills this inventory. We have a lot of food left still. Although he's chipping away at us a bit more than I'd like. Nice. One more good one. Give me that rotation. Nice. Hey!
Frowny Brownies just used learn about stapled.
Thank you, Frowny. Gotta learn about stapled redemption. Oh boy. Anything in particular, or just a fun fact? And a story, I guess. Yeah, I'm hoping the animations show up. You got the sound too, I hope? It's a little, like, celebration thing. Cool little fun fact would be, so actually, I used to play a lot of tennis, and I'm still adjacent into the sport, I guess you could say, now that pickleball has picked up in popularity, right? Being a very similar, just like larger ping pong, very close to tennis. But yeah, I've played tennis actually since I've been in 5th grade, 6th grade, so about 10 years old, about then. Played for a while, even coached for a good number of years while in college. A variety of students, whether that is, you know, your run-of-the-mill summer kids and their camps with, you know, 8 to 12-year-olds or however old, you know, like a group of them, and every hour you get a new group, all the way to your retired couples just trying to learn how to pick up the game a little better so they can hit the ball a little more feasibly between each other in a private gate community. So I've been on a lot of the spectrum of tennis students. I have a lot of students on the tennis spectrum, in other words. Let me phrase that better. And with that, it's been very fascinating just to see pickleball come up in the recent year or two. Just how popular that's been getting. And I'm hoping a lot of people do start recognizing racket sports a little more. Just because I am also a fan of badminton. Had a small little net set up in the backyard as a kid. More so a teen, but yeah. Fun little fact. I played a lot of tennis. Still got my bag in the closet actually right next to this office space here. Ready to whip it out and show people what's up at any point of the day, really. I don't suppose if you played any sports, even if just for funsies. Yes, maybe we'll get a stapled tennis mode. That'd be pretty cool. Ooh, volleyball and basketball. Very nice. My sister did a lot of volleyball in middle school, so I would always be at her games. And then in high school, she converted to tennis too. I might have had some sway in that, I'm not sure, but you know, she watched a lot of my games too. And volleyball is tough. We're not a tall family. Like, for reference, I'm 5'6". She's a bit shorter, a couple inches. So you can imagine in volleyball, after that middle school stage in high school, when people start getting real competitive, yeah, it's pretty tough. But very fun sport. Oh gosh, a lot of my friends in high school would always play. A couple of them were on the varsity team, and anytime we'd have a free day in gym, of course they'd whip my butt. It's absurd how good they are at just like the coordination and the setup. They don't even have to do fake outs and stuff, right? It's just like a matter of ball control at that point. We're just gonna skip this minion here because we're already into the second phase almost. There we go. He is hitting us a bit though, unfortunately. Oh, it teleported us with the poison under. We took 15 damage from that. Oh no. Not good. Yeah, teaching tennis was actually, now that I think about it, my first actual job. I guess like real job. You know, I would do like side stuff for neighbors and whatnot, but that's never more than like a little bit of pay here and there. But on top of that, actually, yeah, that was my first job. Okay, I just had to make sure. Just because you're tall, yeah, I can see that. I saw that happen a lot with football with the guys and stuff. Anybody that's bigger than your average, you know, athlete, I guess. It's just like, hey, you know, you want to be a lineman? It's like, we could use you. Like, literally, we could just use you on the front. It's like, no, thank you. A lot of people were obviously not going to say yes to that. Did you enjoy basketball at least more? Or I guess they also asked you because you were tall there as well. It's always a fun. Those team sports are very fun to get to know people, I know. Tennis, thankfully, we had a very tight-knit team, despite the fact that a lot of people only, you know, play singles or solo or doubles. Those are the only two ways you can play tennis, really. Many coaches probably, I could see that being upset with you. And hey, you know what? They can't get every player. They just have to, they know that. They're just hoping their waterworks can convince you otherwise. Yeah, basketball is something I've probably played that, honestly, is like the most compared to any other sport outside of tennis. Just because of how many people always played it in middle school and high school. But God, for the life of me, like, I could not dribble past somebody that, like, even remotely knew what they were doing. So I was mostly, like, focused on just making those shots, whether they were, you know, free throws or just three-pointers. Just stay on the outside more, because, like, anytime I had to go in, naturally I'm short as well, so layups aren't going to be a feasible option for me. Like, people could just like put their hand up and say, hey, no, go back to the 3-point line and try to shoot. So definitely I feel the pain not being good at basketball. And all my friends were like, yeah, let's play. You know, oh yeah, I'm on the team. Let's just shoot some hoops. I'm like, you know, I'm down for playing pig maybe. And even then, I know I'm going to get to the end of the alphabet before you even start to get the pig. So luckily I did find some coordination with tennis, or at least stuck with it enough until I had coordination, I guess is one way to put it. maybe I just really liked hitting a ball with something, you know, just hitting something with something. Maybe I just had a lot of pent-up anger as a kid. I was like, oh, tennis is so good because I get to release it. Can't do that at basketball. I can't just like whip the ball. Football, you could throw it pretty far if you're the quarterback, I guess, but or tackle the offensive lineman in front of you. Take out your rage. I didn't go to Chuck E. Cheese's last night. Oh God, I'm gonna tackle you so hard. So mad. Are there even still Chuck E. Cheese's around? Probably are. Probably very mundane now, just like all the McDonald's and stuff. They probably don't even look remotely like how they used to. All kid accessorized. But also germ infested, so I get it. Oh, big hits. And big specs? Partially. Nice magic logs. Take it. What are we at kill wise? 266. And mind you, we got the first 2 kills, or first 2 drops of the 3-drop weapon in like the first 100, and they're a 1 in 100 drop, so you have a 1% chance basically of getting it each time, each kill. So now it's holding me out. Yeah, those tennis camps are pretty fun, and those are the types of things that I, you know, frequently coach in the summer. Some students being better and some worse, right? Because some were actually interested in it, some were just, you know, getting out to try it. And then you had, I guess I'd call it the troubled kids, maybe. Who weren't really all that troublesome, but their parents just didn't want to deal with them, so they signed them up for whatever they could find available that fit their schedule, so they could dump them off and not have to deal with them that day. And you know what? I probably will get it one day, having a kid eventually, but it was just funny to see like these kids basically like, yeah, I'm just here. It's like, great. Even know what a racket is? No. Okay. We'll learn from the beginning. As long as they were nice though, it was never really a problem. And I'm pretty good with kids, thankfully. At least not making them angry. I know how to quickly get their attention and somewhat hold it, I guess. As long as I have like a cool tennis trick to show them, because there's so much that you can just like mystify them really easily. Like hitting the ball with the side of your racket repeatedly instead of the face of it. Whoa, let me try it. No, stop. Everybody, don't move. You're not trying it. Did happen a couple times. Luckily nothing serious though, because that's always like the worst part. It's like, what if another kid like smacks another kid with the tennis racket, even if by accident, right? Like that's never good. You got like a kindergartner crying on the ground because he just got smacked in the forehead, maybe. Oh man, our luck on these hits are not good. But now we got 2 big ones. When I said that, I jinxed us. That's good. Positive jinx. Oh, big hits. Can we finish him? Yeah. That's sad. Sounds like your work day. Right. It's, yeah, kids can be crazy. I feel like most of them are a lot crazier these days too, but that's just a personal opinion, not a fact. But I do have corresponding and correlating statistical data to show this. So maybe it is a fact. Oh yeah, that empathy. It's something that should be taught at home, right? At least taught. Maybe not mastered, right? But sometimes a lot of these kids get stuck in front of a screen. iPad, phone, what have you. Tablet. And the day's gone watching Minecraft YouTubers make giant gazebos or giant reconstructions of Yoshi the dinosaur from Mario. And they won't even watch the videos in full screen. They'll just watch it vertically. It kills me. It kills me every time. Like, just press the full screen button, kid. Are you mocking my bad eyesight? Are you doing this on purpose? They are sometimes. At least I'd imagine. Oh god, that's scary, yeah. I'd keep a beeper on that somehow or something. Some way to track it. Maybe like a bell. Just tape a loud keychain to it or something. That way, anytime someone picks it up, you can hear them rattling away with it. And to be fair, I bet a lot of them don't really mean to to steal it. They're just accidentally putting it, you know, with their belongings because, you know, they just don't know better. They don't know what's yours is not theirs, maybe, or even they're just so used to using a tablet at home. It's second nature to them just to always have one and put it away with their stuff because that's all they do at home. Tablet. Got another quick kill, it's looking like. Nice. Is this the drop? Oh, but we got chili potatoes. So if you're hungry, don't eat dinner. We'll eat them now. Of course. It's not mine. I mean, it's not yours, it's mine. So since we got these chili potatoes, we actually can save for like maybe 2 more kills. However long we have prayer for. We have gotten some passive Slayer EXP from this boss over the kill counts, but definitely not the one you want to use for training Slayer. Not a good boss for that. Nice, easy kill. Pick up some potatoes. Oh, I turned my run energy off. Shoot. It's fine. That's why we have all these potatoes laying around. Rotation after this hit. Oh, got the telly already. Nice. Big hit still. Ooh, huge spec. Makes up for missing the first one, though. So all in all, balances out, I guess. Come on, finish him. Want to eat my potatoes in peace, thank you very much. Nom nom nom. Yeah, we can probably stay here for 1.5 more kills. Yes, you heard that correctly. We're gonna get half a kill. Not on purpose. We're gonna try for a second one, but we're probably not gonna finish it. Yeah, they definitely have a different picturesque style for this game. It's hard to tell sometimes. In fact, wait till you see the difference between papyrus and silk and all the other cloth-like items. It's like, oh yeah, that's the beige one, and that's the off-white one, and this is the eggshell one. Oh, of course. How could I not realize that's the cloth and not the silk? Like, geez. Oh my gosh. How much does the claw machine cost in Stardew for each attempt? Oh wow, we just 3-hit that, and that's exactly what we needed to do in order to finish that phase on time. Lucky us. $500. Wow. You got on 30 tries, basically, the Christmas tree. And you probably got some other things, I'd imagine, too, right? The part where you die... I was wondering why this song sounded so nerve-wracking. I don't like the title of that. It does sound like a very intense quest fight. It's like, oh yes, this is the part where you face me and you die. Oh no, the boss. Probably from the Vampire Slayer series. Oh, we got the telly? Okay. Okay, I think we can just finish him. Oh, yes. Nice. Less wasted food. It's random? Oh, so you can't even, like, directly pick it. I see. Okay, so there was the first kill, and here's gonna be the half the kill, I think. We're not gonna have enough prayer, I don't think. Ooh, I could try to prayer like... Ooh, that'd be tempting. Okay, we'll try it. Be a little skill issue, probably. How do you get somebody to go to the movie theater with you in Stardew? Is that something, like, you have to, like, ask them somehow first? Or is it just you have to catch them entering by chance? So it's not necessarily you have control, but whoever's going that day? Oh, so you just buy a ticket, I see. Oh, that's close. I missed that prayer, but he didn't hit us. Oh, he hit us there. That's fine, though. We can heal that. We got the second phase. Nice. Oh, I got Telliot. Okay. Okay, come on. Oh, please. I'm running low. Oh, shoot! I'm telling. Oh my gosh. I panicked. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get the combo eat either. I missed it somehow. I off-ticked it. Oh, I had one hit and it wouldn't hit. Shoot. Next time, though. See, and that's literally I called it. Oh my gosh. Go back and start another run. Completely out of supplies. And boost, for that matter. That's also why we weren't hitting it. Oh, you're unable to ask them if they've already seen it too, so that would make sense as well. Your own. Oh no. Well, that's what happened. That's what happened with me, because the first time I went in there, I saw Pam and Penny in there. So I was like, oh, look at that. They're going to the movie theater. And like the first day it opened too. At that point, I couldn't ask her then, right? Yeah. Oh, nice. He's doing Grotesque Guardians. That's actually the music for the boss we're listening to right now. Pretty funny. It's a good omen. I think that means we have some good luck right now. I mean, yeah, honestly, how often do you go by JoJo, right? Let alone think about going into that store. Now it's a movie theater, something to get used to, right? I haven't personally visited it since. But that I haven't explored the claw machine, so that'd be cool to see what it could drop. Just see how skillful I am. No, it's probably a random thing, right? Unless it's another fishing minigame. Oh god. That'd be something. Well, that's the only reason I would go into town. But now that I have gifted them, that's where things are going to change. I'm also not going to be in town nearly as much. That's true. I always forget that you can get relationships increased via those quests. Because at the end of the day, you know, the money is really not too rewarding after like a couple seasons. It's almost like worse for your time at that point sometimes. You might have to take out like a whole section of your day just to go find so-and-so and deliver said item. Or go fish like said item, for example. Nice, that's the kill. Oh, we just got a money drop. Nothing good. Yeah, some of them can be a bit cheap. And some of them give so much money. Like, I know the wizard gives so much money for, like, any of his, hey, slay a couple monsters in the mines. He was like, oh yeah, kill 2 squid kids. Oh, also, here's 700 gold. It's like, oh, really? That's it? 2 of them? You sure you don't want, like, 3? Oh, no. So does that mean your relationship is slowly dropping because you haven't been talking and or kissing her each day? I think that happens like if you don't do it every day, right? Granted, you can always win back the relationship, but let's hope she doesn't divorce you. No, I'm kidding. Oh no. So it is true. I wonder what the level, how low they have to get in order to actually break up. They should make it like at least 0 or something. Like, hey, you just hate me now. We had full hearts and we went down to 0? Yeah, I'm divorcing you. You're not the man or woman I married. You're not the same person. You've changed. Ever since you found that ginger island, never been the same. Oh, got a little poison there. No worries. Oh, he changed the wallpaper. How could he? It's absurd. You should know better. Oh, we got the fast rotation. God, now I'm just not hitting. There we go. Nice. Ooh, cannonballs are great. Honestly, Ginger and your calendar. For all she knows, you're just going away to some island with Ginger. She doesn't know all the details. I'd be concerned too. Like, I married this person and now they just up and left me. And if you are sleeping over at the farm or at the island then in tents and stuff, I'd imagine that prevent her from triggering the baby question, right? She wouldn't ask you to adopt then? Or have a child since you're not with her at that night. And that's when that happens, right? So I think the math checks out. Oh no, it does check out. All the more reason to farm up some honey and get those totem farms maybe, and that way you can always sleep tight in-house with her. Instead of spending the night on some godforsaken island with tiger jellies, or tiger slimes, whatever those are. Those things are tough. True, you have to be adventurous. You have to be your own person sometimes. If they truly loved you, they'd understand. You know what I mean? They'd let you go. Well, if you're going to be redoing your entire farm, maybe wait until after you unlock the Ginger Island farm, just in case you end up having to do a lot of redecorating there. Or you might find some better usage for, you know, stuff on your main farm on the Ginger Island instead. And that way you could have even more room. Oh, what? That hit? Get my butt handed to me here a bit. Where do we get the telly? He's out healing me. There we go. Oh, that's why we're not hitting. So, prayers now, huh? Come on. Come on. Oh, give me a 1. Give me something more than that. A 2. No, more than that, I mean. Oh, I'm saying. Oh, God. If one of those last hits hit me, I could have died. They can hit, like, up to 14. Why is that cutting it so close? One more week for those last 5 walnuts? Good. That's, yeah, smart. That's true. God, yeah, I came across that cave, but I haven't even gone back to it because I haven't thought of, like, what it is. There's another cave, though. The bird cave, I think, right? Or forest map, where you can, like, find gems from birds, though. That's something I have to keep in the back of my mind. I think they spawn on each side of the island. One north, one south, one east, one west, blah, blah, blah. Go back in for another kill. We're already 15 through when I last checked. Down to 40 from 55. Doing some good progress so far. There we go. Almost missed that last one. Oh, one more. Come on. And I misclicked closer. We should still have time to get the last one, though, without having to re-spell. I spoke too soon. We were like one tick off, maybe. At least we didn't get hit by the tentacle. Easy reset. Just wasting some time, if anything. Well, apparently you gotta, like, chase them away or just, like, run into them. And they will always spawn in the same spot, so if you remember where you saw them, keep that in mind. Once they get scared away, they'll drop the corresponding gem for their region. And then I think you just have to put it into the statue, I'd imagine, of that region. I.e. the East statue for the East Island bird gem. And I don't even know what that unlocks. If that just gives you more walnuts or unlocks something else for you. Oh, we got the early teleport. Nice. Oh, huge. Oh my, massive damage. That was absurd. In fact, I don't even have room for my food still. I'll take it though. It's a problem we want to have. Place gems. Just like the special gems from those birds. You know, like, not in the mines, but like just randomly flying around the island. They should drop a special unique gem, not like a regular gem, like a diamond, topaz, etc. I have found the dragon tooth. Would you care for a hint, or for me to tell you out flat? I'm actually surprised you haven't, if that helps with you guessing anything. Keep doing the mines. Keep killing the monsters in the mines. It's not an actual dragon, I'll tell you that. I was confused too when I got it. I'm like, what did I kill? I never saw a dragon. And then I got it again. I was like, okay, you're not a dragon, but apparently you got the teeth of one. So, take that. Just enough to kill that in time. Makes sense. Yeah. I mean, if we're going off the other monsters we've encountered too, think about it. Like, dinosaur egg, it came from a monster literally labeled dinosaur. So it makes sense why. Yeah, I thought there was maybe there is an actual dragon. I don't know, but you can get the drop elsewhere. And I think it might be the only way. I'd imagine. But yeah, it's not an actual dragon, which throws you off, right? Because it's like, oh, there's dinosaur eggs, there's bat wings from the bats, there's slime eggs from, you guessed it, the slimes. But dragon tooth, not from a dragon. Nice, got the teleport just in time. Oh, we didn't kill it? Oh my god. Thank you. Jeez. I literally thought we killed it. I had a sliver HP and then I went down to 12 HP and I panicked a bit. Oh Thank gosh. You saw a short about pirates? A short about pirates? You're talking about like a YouTube short? Or you actually found shorts owned by pirates, like a wearable pin? Now I'm intrigued. Okay, yeah, YouTube short. There you go. You got some pirate facts to share, perhaps? Or at least share what the short was about? And I looked up the quest line as well for the pirate gal for Birdie. That's her name. A little convoluted, but it makes sense. So if you think about it, I can give you a little hint too, and it's not even like a great hint, maybe. If you'd like. It'd be a low tier hint, if you will. Oh, so you have to dress like a pirate too? Huh. I'm sure all those people with their peg legs are now finally welcomed, right? Instant pirate status. So the hint for that would be... It's not an item you're finding on your own or through a monster, if that helps. Think about the war memorial or whatever she gave you, or us. And you're not like using it to find something. Something. Oh, shoot. That was close. Messed up the poison spot there, I accident, but we got out of it. Oh, huge hit, 60. And we can finish him there. We can do one more inventory, I think. Ooh, earth orbs. Very yummy. I'm gonna eat a shark. We should have it now. Yes, it is someone you have to talk to instead. That should narrow it down a lot. So another reason to go into the village. Or the town. And you're going to have to do that again and again and again, basically. There's actually a RuneScape quest just like it, where it's like you talk to hundreds of people just to solve one problem at the beginning. Because everybody needs something, apparently. Yeah, does he give different tips if you re-enter? Because like he kept spamming the same one to me, and I was like, oh shoot, maybe it's just that's all that's left. But then like I left, and it seemed like he gave me another hint type. That's a good thing to return back to. So I don't know if there's a way you can like track how many. There's probably a way of how many you can track you've gotten, but like which ones you've gotten. Like, oh, have you gotten all of them from East map? It'll show a check mark on the map, for example. That'd be nice. I don't know if it does, but that'd be cool. Because like for the mines I was telling you about, you know, you can get like 5 randomly from a rock, for example, or from a monster. But it's like, okay, I've got 8 from the mines. I know how many were from a rock, how many were from a monster. Like, what do I need to prioritize? I guess you don't know until you stop getting them. I guess it's like I haven't seen them in a while for mine, and I think I got it, but you don't know, right? So, but I bet you it'll tell you some completion somehow. I'm hoping. Or you can just go off your memory and the bird, I guess, right? At that point. And he's wailing on us through this melee phase. That's not good. We actually got to heal up a bit more. We're going to have to go through the second phase pretty fast if we want to get through it. No time for healing then. Ooh, and we're starting off a bit strong with it too. I like it. Oh, good. We got the telly. Took 1 poison damage, though. That's unfortunate. Oh. I'm going to do a big heal now. Let's hope we can get him. The last heal. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. 1 more hit. Come on. Don't do this to me again. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh, gosh. I thought if I missed that 1 hit, that would have been a real nail biter. Okay. Got that. 8,000 coconut? Oh my god. Well, you know what? That sort of makes sense when you think about it, because how much they have to get for getting 999 of everything, you're bound to encounter so many golden coconuts at that point, right? That you're going to be like, oh, I got 999 coconuts. That's good. But you're still going to get them. And, you know, you're still going to want to break them open, probably, for that loot. Why am I running? Force of habit. Oh, I also forgot to pot up. We got to go do that. But this is actually a good time. I got to take a quick water break. Grab a quick snack. We'll be back in about 3 minutes. I'll turn up some music, though. Leave it on random, so that way we get a little bit of fun. Yeah, I think that's loud enough for a little more comfortable hearing. Get that set up. Maybe just a bit louder as it's rotating. I'll be right back, though, and then we'll continue back straight at it with these Abyssal Sire kills. We got 36 more. Doubtful we're going to get through all tonight, but we're going to get through a chunk. I know for sure. Oh, and this is a banger, so I'll leave you guys to it. Wow. We left on a banger and came back to a very, very light, relaxing song. Well, I was all ready to enter the mood again. We're like getting pumped up, but I mean, I can be graceful as well. Like a ballerina. Spitting on my enemies' graves. Ayo! No, I'm kidding. That'd be a cool Fortnite emote though. Can you imagine instead of somebody doing an orange Julius, but instead just doing a slow ballerina spin? Like, I'd be really upset. That's for sure. But that's just me. Okay, we're gonna see. Ooh, that's what we'd love to see. No adventures at our spot still. Thank the Zamorak Almighty. Or Sardoman, if you believe in them, I understand. It happens. Some people believe in the lesser gods. Oh, I didn't pot up. I am gonna actually restart that just because. Perfect. I just had to set up something too. Wanted to update the YouTube stream chat or title rather. Still trying to figure out the YouTube algorithm, so to speak, when it comes to live streaming. Stardew's been pretty successful on it, seemingly. Despite there being a good number of already live streamers. At least for us, it's been successful. I wonder how Dead by Daylight would be. I'd have to definitely take some sandy pills, if you know what I mean, to play that game. Someone was just getting pelted by snowballs at the Grand Exchange there. That was hilarious to see. Poor guy. Snowballs galore. Not stopping anytime soon. Okay, now that we got our stats boosted again, we're all ready and set to go. Ooh, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? That's a good band. They probably named that song after just a little pun. Are you kidding me? I have no darts in my blowpipe. It's like the third time I've reset this one kill. First time I had no stats, now I have no darts. What do I got? 12,000 scales, so I got plenty. Ooh, what happened? Oh, shoot, lunatic. You got a very rare pet. Had to congratulate him real fast. Let's go see what darts we got. Yeah, we got plenty left. Ooh. Perfect. Okay, third time's the charm. I actually forgot one piece of food there because technically we dropped it and left mid-fight, and usually I pick it up once we start the real fight. No worries, though. That piece of food will serve as a sign, like that guy, that I'm here and ready to kill the Sire. Don't steal my spot, in other words. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's active. That's right, because I started it still. I must have been fast enough. It will reset if you're slow, but apparently I was fast enough to continue off. Luckily, we don't have to redo the first two respiratory system vents, whatever you want to call them. Oh, but I am out of run energy now. Ooh, that's something I did not replenish. Not a horrible thing, actually, because we're on the last side of this already, but I'm going to stick it out. No, I can't. He's too strong. He out-heals that DPS when he's awake. We're going to have to put him back to sleep one more time. We got plenty of time, so we're going to kill this guy real fast here. Just put him out of his misery. Ooh, one shot. I'll take that. Now we're going to just finish off this last one. All we need is one more hit on it. Or it woke up again. That's fine. Quick prayer point. Nice. And we'll flick a little bit just to save prayer in case we get a really good RNG with the hits. So far we are. Oh my. Keep them coming. I haven't even used the spec yet because I'm saving it for the second phase. Maybe I should have. Oh, there we are. Second phase. I'll wait till he stops moving, so that way I get the 100% effectiveness right now. And I still hit a horrible 0-1. It's funny. I got the teleport right when the poison was about to hit me on that side too. Very cool. And nothing but zeros. That makes sense. We don't have chivalry on. Ooh, yep. That'll do it. Got the double hit and the poison. Ooh. While I was switching prayers too. Not a good sign. And now I'm not hitting, despite having chivalry. Oh no. The DPS check. Yeah, this is a ruined run. We can get one kill out of it. If we can hit it. For more than a 12, it's gonna heal more than that. Okay. 7. Come on. Now you're just teasing me, Stable Life. Okay. Yeah, we can't even do another run. By the time we'd heal up, we'd be... Yeah, I'm not... With our luck we've been having tonight, honestly, we've been a little unlucky with the Scions and the Abyssal Demons hitting us while the second phase is happening. So we're just gonna skedaddle after that one kill. Very unfortunate, but it happens. Sometimes you get 5 kills, sometimes you get 1 kill. It's like, oh, okay, great. I get my 3 sharks back. Didn't even use any prayer because that was literally only 1 kill. So there's that. Don't have to refresh those pots at least. Oh, someone's having a drop party. Oh, there it is. Sir Agnes Cudgel, was that like 500k? 113k? Wow, okay. It looks like it's a lot because it's orange at my end, but I'm an Iron Man. I don't go by GE values. Yo, yo. Give him the Joey. How you doing? We'll see if we can get... We've got only like 36 kills left, 35 or something. And we're on KC 278. So we will get 300. So technically, by the end of this kill or task, we should be at chance for full bludgeon. I'm hoping that will be the case. We'll see. I'm going to clear this just because it does take up a little room there. And my chair is shrinking as I realize. Ooh, there we go. Move the camera a bit down as well. Oh, almost got it there. Unfortunate timing. Now we got it. We might still be able to get a double here. I really should have been prayer flicking if I wanted the double. We might be able to get it. It does not look like it, but if we 3-hit it, we can. No, we missed one. Yeah. A bit more run energy wasted, and a little more time. Oh, what? It drew me in again because of the poison. Or because of the spell. I hate that. Such a delay. Hey, welcome back, Brownie. Didn't miss much. In fact, it was a bad kill. We had to really use a lot of supplies to get one kill. You didn't miss much, really. Just a lot of back and forth, really. One of the clan members did get a pet, though. A very, very rare pet, so... Yeah, you can see everybody was super excited, congratulating them. Very exciting to get a new pet in RuneScape to follow you around, show off a little bit, too. Oh, good. We got the telly there right when I finished typing. If we got it like a second earlier, that could have been a problem. I would have got hit by a massive attack. And in fact, I'm off tick a little bit here because I still am a little late from typing. And I have to heal up a bit more. Okay, I'm gonna have to eat up one more time, unfortunately. We did get him. Nice. 6k, that's it? You're ripping me off, guy. We'll eat a shark and a Karambwa on there, kept near max HP. Found the trinket pets to be worth. The pet, like I've only found one pet trinket, and that's the parrot egg. Is that the same one you got? And I haven't tried it out, to be honest, because it just gives you more gold, right? At least that's what the parrot. Oh, okay. What does the frog do? See, that's why I was wondering, because I'm like, I got a parrot. But I guess maybe their variability is actually different pets, not like different amounts of coinage or whatever they do. Like the other trinkets might have higher seconds or lower seconds, depending on the variability you get. Oh, I'm shrinking in again. Almost got the kill off there, too. It eats what? That sounds a lot better. Oh my god. What'd you get it from? Was it a Ginger Island mob? Why are you going out there? I guess he moved up further than I anticipated. Okay, that's what I'm really excited about. Farming more of the mines for the golden walnuts, but also the cool drops from trinkets. Those probably get sick. I wonder if they have more than like other pets too, more than just frog and parrot. There's gotta be. Gotta be at least 3, I'd imagine. Gotta get an animal trifecta, right? That'd be cool. At least. You got the teleport. Ooh. Okay, we did not eat the poison hit. That's very good. Oh, God. Good hits. Let's finish him off. We'll eat one more food here. Start the next one. Oh! There we go. This chair keeps hating. Keeps sinking on me. Oh, please move out of the way. Thank God. That tentacle was looking at me funny. Giving me the funny look. Oh, there's a scion. That's what happens when I'm trying to attack. Oh, he evolved too. Okay, this is a little bit of a... Where's the timer? Oh, it's blocked as the chat. Damn it. Let's just ignore that right now. Okay, we have to reset the wave. Okay, we're back. Good, he got stunned again. Yeah, the magic quiver is still, like, by far super strong, I think. Oh, you also hate frogs, so that's another factor adding into the mix. Does it, like, constantly have a frog summoned with you then? You know what I mean? Or is it only, like, when you attack, and on the off chance it spawns, like, is there, like, a % that'll spawn and maybe attack or eat? Oop. I got the read right, but I hesitated. Oh, get out there. Nice, we got the kill though. A little concerned about this food left over. Oh, get out of there. Easy. Honestly, true. Only one way to find out. Gotta get me... Oh, I could always try the parrot trinket, but the frog one sounds like a much cooler animation, like actually eating an enemy. The parrot one just sounds like it's just gonna have a passive effect when they die, the monster. Like, I want to see a cool frog eating a slime or something. That'd be funny. Or like a whole dinosaur. Just in Skull Caverns, and the frog takes out a chunk of the dinosaur. The frog is the true apex predator. We just have been so unaware, uneducated in this fact for eons. How could we not see? Okay, we actually did a pretty good run there. We could do another. In fact, we're gonna attempt it. There's my chair sinking again. Gosh darn it. I should just stand at this point. There we go. In fact, I'll lower the camera a bit, just so that when I do it, inevitably shrink again, I'll be okay. Oh, I heard the stun sound. Come on. Do your thing. Be stunned. There you go. Oh, I didn't even see that. Get the 2-shot. Very nice. And we still get the cycle, I'm hoping. Take that off. Okay, I missed it. Get this button. Oh, I'm out of run energy. Okay. I can go free on the prayer, though. I should probably try to conserve it at least this phase. And then let's dump the spec, actually, now. And I'm starting to shrink again. Get out of... Oh, I'm out of run energy. That's right. Darn it. There goes some hits. And then I gotta... really just make sure I eat correctly in the second phase. Hopefully we can trigger the teleport soon, and then we can eat during that. I should have ate before that hit. I definitely thought about it, but we're gonna switch over here. We got the teleport. Nice. Don't even need a heal yet, which is good. Oh, I minimized my screen. That's great. Okay, I'm back. I know the game's not showing. Hold on. Let me... Oh, God. I almost died there. Oh, my. Why does RuneScape minimize so easily? Anytime you click the top of the game, RuneLite client. My chair shrunk again. For the 4th time, that kill. Gosh. Yeah, we had 3 food for that kill, so it was really tough. If we didn't hit that second phase, and with our stats being so low, it wasn't going to happen. Okay, what was it? Get a big geared here. Ooh, and then depot the cold. Why is this chair all of a sudden? I might actually have to switch chairs. It is repeatedly falling now. And then, oh, it's starting again. Am I just like at a weird angle? It's an old chair, so it will do this over time, but usually there's like a specific angle I can trigger. If I lean on one side more, it might happen, for example. Maybe I'm not leaning back enough. I don't know. Maybe Sire's got me too pumped and I'm jerking around too fast. Because I know I'm going to get this drop. What are we at? 300 almost? 281, right. We're going to switch back to Excalibur, put that there. I'm thinking we could maybe get to 300 tonight. It could be possible. That should be possible. Shoot, I've been sinking again. I'm just going to leave it be for this kill. I'll be short stapled. I'll be fine. That would probably have to be technically the snake lady, Zulra. And that was the one in the swamp, which you've probably seen me do a few times. I gotta run around a crescent-shaped island and avoid her venomous spots as well as snakelings, while she emerges on different sides to throw magical projectiles or range projectiles. I have 300 something on her, and I got completely what we call spooned or fed, force fed, if you will, the good drops from her. So that's really not a lot of kills on her for like as much as you should have to do to get the items I did. So I'm very fortunate and have been pretty fortunate with most other things. But I haven't done too many like serious bosses. Like I'd say that, this, and maybe 2 others are probably what I've done. And they all haven't been like crazy in terms of wanting to get kills on for drops or what have you. It'd probably be the snake lady I was just talking about, then this guy actually. And then coming up on that, the Frost and Fire Giant, the Royal Titans is their name. That's my next probably, in addition to the Moon people that we fought with the Blood Jaguars. And those guys will have to get a couple more kills on us. I'll have to get a couple more kills on as well, since we got to get their full sets. And right now we're missing a gear on 2 of them, on 2 sets. 1 piece of gear on 2 sets, basically. So we're real close, just like on this boss, to getting the 3rd piece. The last 1 piece, if you would. Good anime, 1 Piece. Really popping off right now, in both the anime and manga. Oh. And they're popping off on me. Oh god. It's not good. There we go. Just enough. Took more damage though than I wanted to. It's fine. We'll just heal up real fast. Start the next kill, and we're gonna be fixing this chair one more time. Okay, let's go. Staple. I'm gonna have to staple this chair upward or something. I need a pretty big staple for this chair though. Or at least a lot of small staples. If this chair is ever gonna stay upright. That's exactly the case of where I found that in most of the traditional animes. I guess Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, etc. Toonami definitely got me into it. Saturday morning cartoons on 4Kids TV. Oh gosh, yeah. Catch me watching Yu-Gi-Oh! At 8 a.m. every Saturday. 100%. 100%. Oh, I'm doing that when I need to actually do this. Still got a lot of damage on it though with the spell. That's the thing I've noticed. These things take a lot of damage from the shadow spells, despite not being in mage armor to deal that damage. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna heal up one now just because it's a lighter phase than the second one, and we're about to trigger it right here. Oh, good spec. Oh, he's almost done for too. Boom! That's a fast kill. At least on the second phase. We only had to use 2 food technically because we did heal up once during the first phase just to get prepared in case it didn't want to give us some good luck, but it did. So that's nice. Yeah, that's another thing I should check. 864. Okay, I'm only halfway left on that. And I don't think you want to let this break. That would be really bad. You might have to go recollect the item from the quest giver or something. We'll try to remember to charge that next couple inventories. It's still a lot of charges, but it happened to our blowpipe, so it might happen to us there. That's one of the neat things about this game, or I guess RPGs sometimes. And neat is subjective, mind you, where they'll make things have charges or counters where you gotta replenish them somehow, and that's usually by revisiting content and doing it over again. That way, you know, you've already mastered it, maybe you're better at it and you know how to do it easier. Maybe you have better gear to do it too. Fact of the matter is you still need to go back and do that content to get the charges to charge it to use that good weapon again. But that's always a nice developmental design, right? To get people to revisit content again instead of a once and done type of deal. Like this guy, once I get my drops, I'm done. You know, I'm out. Big snake lady though, Zulra? Nah. Even though I got all I needed from her, I'm not going to be leaving her because I will need more scales eventually. And I'll probably end up killing her a few times to get more scales, etc. Ooh, very fast kill so far. Let's see if we can keep it that pace. Get it up here. Ooh. One more good hit, I think. That's it. Yep. Easy. Snake ladies forever, demons never. Put that on a pillow. And then give it to Abigail. I feel like she'd appreciate that. Probably. Oh, we're out of run energy. No worries. Should have just enough to kill him still. Oh, just enough. Literally, the timer went to 0 as he fell. Very nice. We got run energy still, just in case he throws down a poison pool. Just enough to run too. Ooh, but he's instead hitting us straight through our protection prayer. Ouch. And he's throwing a little buddy. Oh no. Oh, we have to two-shot him. That's horrible. Oh, and we got pelted a bit there. Ouch. Just gonna double heal real fast there. Get things situated a little nicely for second phase. Nice. 35s. Poison. No worries. Oh, no poison. I thought it was again, but it was just a minion. He's under his butt. Oh, where are you, minion? There you are. You're done so. Dunzo, min. And he's gonna get second phase now. Nice. Spike him out a couple of times. Oh. There we go. Yes. In fact, I've been playing a lot of recent one, and I don't stream it because I'm not good at it, and likely not a lot of people would watch. And it's a very new game, lot going on, so it's probably not the best to watch for a lot of people too. But it's called Deadlock. It's a new MOBA coming out by Valve, the company that made Steam, right? And they are still updating it heavily. It's in beta, and they actually just released a huge update. Huge, completely overhauled like all the items in this MOBA. So it's been really interesting as of late to play because of all the new changes, and it really feels a lot more flexible in how you play now. But honestly, it's, you know, a lot cooler in my opinion too, because of the fact that it's not just a traditional MOBA like a top-down League of Legends Dota MOBA where you click. It's more like Smite, if you've ever played that MOBA, where it's not, I guess it is behind the shoulder, just like barely, but it's a first-person shooter and you all have abilities. Think about Valorant, but with 3 lanes, right? And minions that spawn like regular MOBAs. That's a real great analogy for it. It's Valorant, but with 3 lanes. I could have just said that. Boom. Story done. And I'm never good at CSGO, so I was never a fan of Valorant, despite having all those abilities and stuff and not being strictly FPS. But there's a lot more movement and, I guess, flexibility or freedom in some sense in Deadlock that I'm liking a lot more than Valorant. That's one of the games, at least. Other than that, I play a lot of old games sometimes, or just watch a lot of old games, rather. Like StarCraft, old RTSs, really. It's my go-to, my bread and butter. I was thinking about trying out at least the new RuneScape Dragon Wilds game that came out. It's essentially nothing related to RuneScape except a namesake and some characters. Not even much on that front though, I've heard. And it's essentially a copy of Valheim. If you ever played that, or like a survival craft. Very different, but like from this game, but very cool. Exactly similar to Valheim though. Exactly the same, basically. Like, I kid you not, some of the items look almost a 1-to-1 ratio. Like, I saw a guy put down a forge, and I could have sworn I was watching a Valheim video. Put down the same forge. But no, it was the new RuneScape game. And it's still very good. It's widely well received, but I also think it's got a lot of room to grow with its identity. And make shifting out whatever they want to be there, as opposed to just your next survival craft with a magic element to it or a different combat system. What about you? You've been playing any new games? Or find any fun ones recently that you've been meaning to play but haven't had time? I know that happens to me more often than I like to admit. It's like, oh wow, this looks really cool. And it's just like, oh god, you know, it's not either not coming out yet, for a while, or there's just so much else on the plate, or the price. It's like, oh, well, would I even like this game long term? Maybe. Is it worth it? I'd sink 20 hours into it at least. Is that worth it? Maybe if it's an indie game. There's a lot of good indie games coming out. Still, I bet. Early teleport, very good kill so far. Oh, a huge spec, 57. Another huge one, 43. And that's it. That's it. That's the kill. I was ready for the next step, but there was no next step. That was it. Easy as that. Wow. You sure it wasn't like the Netflix Black Mirror? No, I'm kidding. A mystery game. Was it one of those like point and click interactions where it's like, oh, you know, go into this room, and then you have to, you know, hover your mouse over the sofa and click the sofa cushion, and oh, what do you know, if you hover in between the cushions, you can find the, you know, what's in the crack of the cushions, and it's a note. The note says a combo, you know, like an escape room basically. I remember a lot of those. I played a lot of those as a kid. The kid-friendly ones, not the horror ones, mind you. Like Pajama Sam or whatever. Hot damn, that was my jam, Pajama Sam. No, I get that. The nostalgia factor is real, and honestly, it's a huge grip to a lot of the games that I still play from my childhood. It's not because they're good. Believe me. I mean, Pokemon's pretty good, but when you've played through the first and third gen as many times as I'd have, I'm literally starting to do bug-only runs, because it's like, at this point, I just don't know what to do, and it's the nostalgia I'm coming back for, really. No, it's not fun. It's not even fun anymore. It's just tedious. No, I'm kidding. It's a lot of fun still, but the nostalgia factor is a huge part, I think, for me, sometimes. Backyard baseball. Okay. Is that like a couch co-op? Sounds like a little cooperative game. Giving me some Sandlot vibes. They're throwing 2 minions out, are ya? Oh, and poison. I don't like that. Not one bit. Second phase, here we go. Starting off very strong too with it. We got teleported. I was hoping we get teleported because we were really behind him and we shouldn't have been. And that works out so well. We did do enough damage to get teleported. Oh my god, the quickest kill again. We've got to get the drop this kill. I'm feeling it now. This is it. This has to be the top. Like running out of room. Oh, you get to coach? Ooh, do you get to like actually play as the other players at all, or do you just sort of like tell them what to do and it's based off like your strategy of that tactic that you played? I guess, yeah, is it like a team fight tactic almost? In that sense, like a Fire Emblem where it's like, move your guy to first base. Should you attack? Should you defend? Should you bat? Should you bunt? That'd be pretty neat. I gotta write this down, guys. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna call my indie game friend, Dev. We're gonna have a long conversation tonight. Oh, it is? Oh my god, that's awesome. That's so cool. I've been seeing a lot of those tactic I guess I don't want to say team tactics because I feel like that's a genre taken up by is it League or whatever game now. It's like an actual name of the genre or of a game instead of the genre. Like Kleenex is a facial tissue, but everybody refers to a facial tissue as Kleenex. But yeah, tactic RPGs or tactical fighting games like that or strategy games, definitely up my alley. That sounds real neat. I suppose it's an indie game, right? Then, if because it doesn't sound like something at least EA would make, for example, despite being baseball. And if it's an indie game, I hope it's not costing too much then. I'd imagine it couldn't be too high in price, right? No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You sort of like, you don't micromanage and actually hit the ball or throw the ball, but you macro. You macro management is like the name of the game there, is what I'm getting at. And I'm all about those type of games. You know, like the balance between micro and macro. Think of it like a manager, right? It's like, if you're a manager, you want to be making sure your employees are doing something, are doing their job right and doing it well, right? But you don't want to be like harassing them and nitpicking them on everything. Or on the flip side, not doing anything and just being laissez-faire about it. Ooh, maxed it, very nice. My gosh, we're still doing really good even though we took some hits there. I think we got 2 more kills in us at least. I'm hoping maybe 3 tops. Oh, the supermarket. Yeah, see, like, I've always been interested in those games too, but a lot of them seem really like short-lived experiences. Those like there was like what, like the 420 shop, there was like the trading card game shop, which was actually pretty popular. I'm sure there's a lot of like restaurant oriented ones where it's like, expand your restaurant. It's similar to like Overcooked probably, where you get to help serve or at least tell people what they get served. Expand your restaurant, right? Yeah, gotta reward them with the pizza party. Hey, that's more rewards than I get sometimes, but actually we've been better on the potlucks and like the parties, I guess, to celebrate the celebratory aspects of our work. For example, we have a potluck this week. Shoot, is that right? Yeah, I think that's the case. I'll have to double check. Oh, shoot. I'm not making this phase. Get out. Ah, I'm getting whipped. Might have to make a pit stop at the grocery store just to make sure I have everything. But yeah, if you're ever trying to bribe me, that's one way. Food. Doesn't have to be a potluck. Could just be like a nice loaf of banana bread. I think my boss has found that out. She makes a really good banana bread. I don't know what her recipe is, but it's killer. It's fire. And my God. If she needs an extra report done late one week, I wouldn't mind doing it. If she said there's pumpkin or banana bread in there, I'm there. A Netflix game? What do you mean Netflix game? Like, you can actually go on to Netflix and instead of choosing the option to watch a series or movie, you can now like select a game option like YouTube. I've noticed YouTube has games now, like mobile games, it looks like. Or at least simplish games like mobile games. Nothing like your Persona or something. There's the rotation. Probably should have healed before that, but the poison spooked me. Let's dump our specs in here and finish the fight. Bad specs, but that's fine. We got Excalibur. I guess it's Arclight now. Yeah, Arclight. Okay, we can do one more kill, it looks like. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit, as usual. Got some super restores. That's very super. And I will use one of them for prayer if needed too. Oh, that's nice. I like it when they do cooperative events like that, or like, hey, if you have this service, we'll give you this game free because we're partnering with them, or vice versa. You get a discount on our service because our game is partnering with them. Definitely something I've noticed corporations starting to do more, and I do think it's to everyone's benefit, especially the smaller developers. You know, I've been trying to get some puzzle games for my mom. She actually loves puzzles, and I was trying to figure out, you know, maybe there's something on Steam I can get in. You know, we can do some like online puzzles if we ever needed to, because I think you can just like go in and out of those. Like, you don't have to be always continuously playing. It's like asynchronous. It'll keep the track of me when I leave for her to come back on. Storyteller is literally what it's called. Cool. Easy enough to remember there. Okay, we got our stats not boosted as much because we've been here for a few kills. And we only have 4 pieces of food. Let's get this. Let's optimize. I'm gonna eat the shark now. It takes a while for that for us to attack after eating the shark specifically. And that's a rotation. Nice. Rotation? Nope. No teleport. Now we get the teleport. Nice. No poison under us to hurt us by accident. And we might be able to finish this without another prayer pot. We couldn't. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Come on. One hit. One big hit. One more big hit. Please. Okay. Oh, we got the kill. Thank God. Oh my gosh. They could kill me in 2 hits, and there's like 8 of them hitting me at least at once every time. A little nerve-wracking. Escape simulator. Ooh. See, that's the issue. I have to be mindful of how much we're used to gaming controls, if that makes sense. When it comes to somebody who's never really played computer games before and learning like the controls, and for example, like I don't think it'd be feasible for her to try to steer a person like in first person view if you were to like look around and investigate a room and like go to this side. Now like the point and click one, for example, where it's like you would get brought into a room, you can hover your mouse over, take your time. She'll play stuff like the Connect 3 games a lot, right? So, you know, you connect 3 gems of like a varied color, and that color will then disappear, and all gems of that same color touching that color line will also disappear if you get multiple, and then you can combo off each other, right? Those are like all point and click instead of like using a keyboard too, so it's a little limited in what I have to identify, I guess. That's one of the things I'm having an issue with my dad. I'm trying to get him into gaming in some way since he's retired now, and I'm trying to figure out just like it'd have to be a computer game, I think. There's no way I would know how to work like a new game system, and I wouldn't be there to help him, but I would be able to help him online over a computer with something. And that's another issue. He is like, that'd be tough for him to like navigate a first person thing. And of course, a lot of farming simulators or fishing simulators, stuff that he'd be interested in, you know, are like first person, look out to the lake, cast a reel, go back to the shop, sell your stuff. Simple gameplay loop, but the mechanics is actually something I'm concerned with. But if it's like more simpler, you know, I'm trying to think of those types of games. Puzzles, easy, drag and drop, right? That guy was a menace. He hit me twice. How could he? Ooh, try poisoning me there. Sneaky, sneaky. No, that's exactly what I'm thinking about, yeah. Definitely, and I'm very glad you mentioned the storyteller part, because she really likes gaming as well. She looks at it not only as like a de-stressor as like everybody else does, right? Gaming is like a hobby. But also as like that the mental gymnastic component of it, like having to think through things to, you know, solve things, like in those puzzle games, for example. She really likes it because obviously as we get older, you know, our mental capacity starts to decline. So she's like of the mindset like, oh, you know, I'm further burdening myself from like Alzheimer's or what have you, right? And rightfully so. That is very much true to the point. In fact, I'd love to see a lot of data in the future coming from our generation of gamers, basically, and just how well our mental capacity is. Either very corrupted or very good. One of the two. It's like, yeah, we're we've been gaming since, you know, we were born, basically. At least a lot of my friends and I. Matter of, you know, how much is it actually hurting and helping? We'll find out. One thing I know that isn't helping, though, is how much screen time people now get, just in general. I know I spoke about kids a lot earlier, about that aspect of parenting, but even us as adults, right? Like, look at my job. I sit in front of a computer for like 8 to 9 hours a day. My entertainment, gaming, movies, TV shows, YouTube videos, also online on a screen. It's like that one meme I've seen. Perhaps you all have seen it. It's like, oh, you know what? I have enough screen time today on the big screen. It's time to reward myself with some time on the small screen, and they whip out the phone before bed. That's all. It's like we're just moving from screen to screen now, essentially. It's a little sad, but also true. And I do wonder the impact that's going to have, like, say, on our eyes' health. Like everybody wears glasses now, for example. Is that a coincidence? Might be a quinky dink. I don't know. It could be a quinky dink. Correlation might say otherwise. Like, I can tell you, like, ever since I started getting glasses, I feel like my eyesight has only dropped. Since I'm, like, becoming more dependent on them. In fact, last time, another fun staple fact for freebie, I went to the eye doctor and they're, like, yelling at me, basically, because I couldn't read, like, the row. And I'm like, she's like, what do you mean you can't read it? I'm like, if I could read it, I'm pretty sure I'd tell you what I'm seeing. I'm just guessing at this point, so I'll keep guessing if you want, but I literally cannot read it. It's just like, you could read it last time. I'm like, that was last time. Clearly, I'm different now. Like, and I was like embarrassed to like admit that, so to speak, due to the fact like how bad it got. And it wasn't bad. It was just like a 0.25 increase in magnification, right? But like, I feel like now just naked without glasses, I feel like a lot worse or a lot less confident. In other words. Luckily, it's not an issue for driving or anything like that. In fact, these glasses only started off as like screen time, quote unquote, glasses. Just to wear only when I'm playing games, watching a screen intensely to reduce the strain. They just had like a very simple library glasses magnification on them. You know, very simple, like 1.25 or something. Just to barely increase it to reduce strain. Your eye singular? Oh god, are you a Cyclops, Frowny? Not that I'm judging, of course. It's just I never thought I'd meet a dwarf and a Cyclops. And a Krobus, whatever he is. Evil spirit, I guess? A friendly evil spirit, maybe. Out of run energy, just in time though. Yeah, if you were a Cyclops, you would save money on prescriptions probably, because you would only need to get one glass. One glass then, not even glasses. You just... Yes, can I get a glass, please? Of water? No, my sightseeing device. My glass, you know. I'm a Cyclops, you have to understand. Plankton probably runs into that conundrum a lot, I bet. Honey, Karen, where did I put my glass? Your glass of what? Again, honey? He's doing some damage on us. We're gonna heal up to full, actually. We're gonna hope we can get some good stuff here. Second phase. Only wears one contact? What? I've never heard of that before. Is that even a thing? Or is that just like her or him, your cousin, being paranoid about the other eye not needing it, so they don't want to put something on that eye if it doesn't need it? Is that the reason? I can see someone being stingy like that. What do you mean? They said my eyesight's fine on that side, so I only need one contact. The thought logic behind them. That's my guess. That's absurd. And also funny. Oh god. Are we gonna be able to get him? I'm gonna have to eat there. Combo eat. Oh, yes, just in time. 2 more hits. If we missed 2 more hits, we probably would not have made it. 4 kills that trip. Very good. Very, very good. That's what I'm thinking. I think that she thinks she only needs 1, right? It's like a matter of, oh, what do you mean? The doctor said only my left eye is bad, so I only need to wear 1 contact. It's like, you probably should wear both. I guess for context, they also make different magnification, right? Because they do for glasses, right? Where it's a matter, and I have the both the same magnification, luckily, but from my understanding, you can get like 1 lens thicker than the other, for example, should your left eye be worse than your right, for example. And then you get into bifocals and trifocals, which are, you know, split lenses. Those are fun. You get that library look on you. You know what I mean? They're not trying to look at you in a demeaning way, the librarians. It's just that they have their bi or trifocals on. So when they're looking at you like this, it's because this is their far away view or their person view. This is their up close view for reading. So they have to look up at you, basically. It's really awkward, I know. Very intimidating sometimes. Especially as a kid when you're going to the library, you're like, I don't even like reading, and now you're intimidating me? Like, get me out of here. Never want to see you touch a book again. Get me to the nearest computer lab ASAP so I can log into RuneScape and start fishing. Oh, those were the days. Now we're just Abyssal Sire. And in fact, it's almost 9 p.m. already. We're coming up on 20 kills left. Ooh. That's nice. Oh no. How can you tell you scratched your cornea? Like, did you look up like symptoms that you were having or something? Because I feel like I've definitely like not scratched it, I guess, or scraped it, but you know, I've rubbed my eyes a few times too hard or too fast in the morning or something and been like, frick. Luckily, I haven't seen any persisting damage, I guess, but why am I casting a spell? And that works. I guess that's the new meta. Look at that. Now, here's a question. Would you rather be blind or deaf? And I think I know a lot of people would say blind. I would say I'd rather, or you'd rather be deaf than blind, rather. And I'd be of that same notion. And no, this isn't like a trick question. I'm just, some people might value hearing more. Right. I know. I feel like, gosh, how do you even navigate the world? Like, the amount of trust and dependency you have to place in others is so high when you're blind. Let alone the trust in yourself. Like, that's something I didn't even begin to consider until I said that out loud. Where it's like, you know, you ever try closing your eyes and walking 5 steps forward? You don't really know the distance you traveled exactly. You have a good guess, you know, maybe you're closer to your closet in your hallway now, or maybe whatever, but that's every day for them, every step. Am I on the corner? I hope I am. My cane says I am above a curb. Is this curb the corner of the street or another street? That's the question. But that's where you get into like support animals, for example. And some of the dogs are just like so amazingly like gifted in terms of like understanding and identifying the needs of the patient. It's absurd. Like, some of them can even detect when people are about to have a seizure, right? That's completely separate from the blind subject, right? But just on the topic of, I guess, support animals. Yeah, they're fascinating. True, yeah. You know what? That's another thing. As a gamer, it's like, a pretty easy answer. Yeah, I'd rather lose my hearing than sight. Although, the blind playthroughs do get a lot of views, right? But not that type of blind. Unless it's the Mike Tyson Punch-Out speedrun blindfolded. Back at the, was it AGDQ 2014? Might be dating myself there, but can't believe they can beat a freaking Punch-Out game blindfolded. They can do a lot of games blindfolded these days. It's crazy. Oh, you can 1 HP left on you, babe. There you go. 2 HP, I guess, technically. But we're not gonna count that second HP. Nice. Blindfolded 1 game, what would it be? Now, if we're talking about, like, actually completing a game successfully blindfolded, it'd have to be a game I've done numerous times before and would have lackluster RNG so you wouldn't be, like, thrown off. Like, you can't do Pokemon. You could, but good luck, right? I've definitely, like, thought about this a couple times where it's like, oh, how much can you use the sound cues to like do X or Y, or how far can you get with just the sound cues? That's a tough one though. It'd have to be like one of the old games I've played like dozens of times, but most of those are like RPGs, unfortunately, where it's like, you know, each battle has a potential for something to go wrong. And yeah, but I definitely say like one of the Pokemon games or Super Mario games, Paper Mario games even. Very, very good at understanding what area I'm in or where I need to go just based off like the theme that's playing in the background. And there's all sorts of other cues you can use too, obviously, sound-wise or bumping into stuff. Rune plate body, not crazy, but a better Alk than what we've gotten before. And we should be able to do at least one more kill. Get that geyser down, or respiratory system. Oh, am I clicking on it? No, I clicked in front of it. That's my bad. Oh, shoot. Missed the phase because of that just by like 1 or 2 hits. Okay, spawned a minion too. Take that out real fast here. Oh, like really fast. 1 hit worth. I didn't even have enough time to scratch my cornea. Intentionally. No. I would never. Well, that's another thing I wish people would have told me about a lot sooner. Like, you should really be careful with how oh gosh, I forgot. We're off rotation a little bit there. Ooh, get me out. Oh my gosh. That's not good. Oh, and the poison hit me because he dragged me in at the perfect time. Oh my gosh. Okay, this run is flubbed. I don't know if we can do it now, unless we get really good luck. I'm gonna need heal up now. Big hits constantly in the second phase. That's what I need. I'll use 1 spec now and save more later. And he's hitting me now. Ooh, that's not good. I don't know if we can get the kill this phase. doing the special attacks really frequently. Bad luck. There's more poison. We were ready for it. Oh, I'm gonna eat up. That way, as we start the second phase, I have one combo eat to go off of. That's all I have to work with. We're about to start it. Here we go. Doing good so far. Let's keep it that way. I'm jinxing it now. Here's the special attacks that'll clobber him. Oh, order 0. Nice, nice. Take it. Ooh, nice. It's doable. Very doable. Let's go. Didn't even need the heals. Look at that. Although if we got hit, if we needed to hit 3 more times, we probably would have been really pushing that. Really pushing. Thank God the Karam wands come in clutch. They allow you to attack faster after eating them. Oop, that's not where I wanted to go. Not right back to him. That's not what I'm trying to do right now. I gotta heal up first. 296. Okay, you know what? We're gonna end the stream with kill 300. I think that'll be great. And you know what? We could even get that all in one more trip. Otherwise, we might have to do like 2 smaller trips. But we will see how the luck rolls. Oh, Garci Raven. Nice. Well, I have my slashes in there still. Okay, I thought I forgot to pre-pot again, but we boosted our stats with the potion, so that's good. Hey, I'm gonna come back to you in like 3 or 4 kills, mister. Because by kill 300, we're gonna be literally due for that unsired. We're gonna hit that 100% rate, and we're gonna get it, right? Right? That's what's gonna happen. That's what we're gonna will it into existence. Sometimes you just gotta manifest it. Surfs up the video game? But only 1 level, okay. You know what? That's actually possible on stream too, because while I wouldn't need to be blindfolded, and I wouldn't want to be because I would obviously want to look at chat and stuff, but I could, you know, put it, just minimize the screen and show you guys and pop out chat. And that way I can still interact and stuff. And I can have like a little connection or symbol or something to see, check in on if I'm still streaming okay. 'Cause I obviously can't check the stream, otherwise I'd be cheating. You were obsessed with it, that's why you memorized it so well? Well, there are a lot of games I've been obsessed with, so don't feel bad about it. In fact, embrace it a bit. Maybe take a little homage back to that nostalgia. Say, hey, let's pop that game in and play a couple more rounds. If you still can, that is. Never a bad idea to visit the classics or the fun ones that made your childhood or just ultimately gave you a good time. Even if they're outdated, don't matter. Oh. Should not have taken that damage. That's on me. Right. Stardew, yeah, I get that. It's the cycle. You get obsessed with the game. You grind through it. It's like a song almost, right? You ever find a really good song? You play the living daylights out of it until it's like, wow, I've listened to this like maybe 300 times on repeat now. Games is a lot more time sink though, I will say, than just like a 3-minute song, right? Yeah, we flubbing. We're taking more poison damage because it spawned under us. That sucks. Heal up one more time, hopefully. Hopefully that'll be it. Ooh, good hit there. The spec attack. Not bad. We'll eat a shark. How about that? Yeah, I get that. And are you starting like a new Sims each time, or are you like just coming back to your old Sims account too, or playthrough? Because that's what RuneScape is for me, honestly. It's the forever comebackable game. Or the side hustle, you're always hustling, in other words. Yeah, you might take your break from it, but you're never done playing from it, they say. You're always just taking your next break. I haven't played in 10 years. Oh, that's a long break you're taking. Break? What do you mean? I'm not playing it again. I'll see you on. I'll see you on. We all know how that goes. A couple years later, you see him playing RuneScape again. Bless. New save each time. There you go. In Sims, I can see how that's super fun, just like Stardew, right? A lot more fresh. You don't have to really remember where you left off. You don't got to pick up anywhere. You just got to pick up wherever you want to start. Come on, zeros. There we go. Get the teleport next big hit. There we go. Nice. Oh, we might be able to get it before another prayer usage too. Oh, I might have jinxed it. I did. Why do I say that stuff and jinx it? Oh no. Come on, one hit. Thank you. We just needed a 1. That's all we needed. Woo. Wait, that's 2 kills? Yeah, okay, 2 kills. We can do 1 more likely. Unless we get really lucky. The luck. Unless we get really lucky with the luck. Really, Staple? That's the sentence? I guess so. I think we're at then 298 kills. Yes. There we go. That's so much better, actually. Why did I not do that earlier? Make this... Oh, that's as far as it goes, maybe. That's fine. Oh, I forgot I got a restun. Ooh, okay. We took a hit, but we tanked it. We're low on food, too, so we gotta... I guess we're low on food if we're trying to do 2 more kills, rather. That's what I meant to say. Very nice. Yeah, we've gotten like 20k Slayer experience today, which is not the greatest, but nothing to scoff at. Like, this whole time we've been training and trying to get this drop. These 300 kills, basically. I got about like a whole level, I feel like. For most of one. So that adds up, especially since we're almost level 90 now. Only got 11 levels to go. It's not much room. Second phase now. Ooh. Got the dodge on the poison too. That worked out. Nice DDS spy. Another nice one. Get the teleport triggered. Okay. We keep getting big hits here. Like that. Another one. Oh, we might be able to get a whole nother trip. Or inventory. Kill in this inventory. Oh gosh. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, and we got chili potatoes. It's for sure guaranteed now. Let's go. Kill 300 is going to be easy, guaranteed. Unless we get horribly screwed over. But even then, we just really got to take it slow, I think, and we'll be fine with all this extra food. It's really a matter of prayer at this point, and we should have plenty with a whole stack. Basically. So this is hype. Last kill, potentially. If we successfully get it. Gotta get ready for this. Jeez. Serious. With 13 kills left to go at 300 kill count, can we get the lucky drop on the unlucky number? I'm not sure. We're finding out. Hoping this is the case. We get the sick bludgeon to walk around a little bit in. It's one of the cooler looking weapons in the game, I will say. Just because it's two-handed. Let's go. Can't stop now. And I won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Ooh, we got the phase 2. I think that's fate. Like, just in the nick of time. Come on. Huge hits. Oh, missed that. There we go. Part 2. Actually, let's heal up real fast. We have extra food to heal up with. Make sure we get the kill here, basically. Assuredly. Easily, too. There it is. There's rotation. Oh, nice. We already got the teleport. Man, we could even get a whole nother kill out of this, in fact. Oh, my. This looks to be the case. Rightfully so. We did not get it, though, despite all that good luck. But we got plenty of food to try again. So we're going to even go further than 300 kills. To the moon, in fact. Sky is not our limit. We can go past it. Our drill will pierce the heavens, as an old enemy once said. And then we're going to get the drop right here, unsired, get a bludgeon piece, finish the set, and say goodbye to this guy for a while. That's my sincere hope. Maybe I'll come back just to say hi, give him some sugar, be a good neighbor, you know. Not that sugar, but like lend him a cup of sugar. Something that he can feel appreciated, just to know that I haven't forgotten about him. But I'll be back someday. Oh, we couldn't get it. I was hoping that last hit would register, but it did not. So we have to walk up here menacingly and dizzy him out. We run back. Get the last hit here. Walk back menacingly. Sword in hand. Beer belly ready. That beer belly spells disaster for anybody within a 3-foot radius. Oh. He's spawning another one. I thought he was doing poison. Attack. Thank you. Oh, that's the poison, though. It was in the middle, unfortunately. That's fine. Oh, I have to be saving prayer, because we're actually out. That's on me. I wasted a bit there. Shoot. Really trying to save the prayer here. Oh no. Come on. Okay, we get the teleport. No? Okay. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, now we got it. Oh, shoot. Oh, this is not looking good, actually. Food-wise or prayer-wise. No. Oh, not like this, Chief! Oh, God, we got out. Oh, my gosh. Literally out of everything in sub 1 hit. Oh, my gosh. We couldn't get the last kill. Ooh. Yeah, that's definitely the appropriate emoji for that. Oh, no. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get the last kill on it. Could have been the Unsired. I'm not sure. We'll have to find out next time. But I only got 13 kills left of this task, which means after those 13, I have to wait till I get assigned him again in order to continue bossing him. So that's when we'll likely ship to those moon bosses with the Jaguars, should I not get him back. Or if I get sick of him, which I'm getting there. Because we're at 300 kills exactly still. We still hit our goal, which is phenomenal. And we got a lot further than I anticipated today, so I'm very thankful for that as well, despite not getting the drop. But with that, this is going to have to be the end of the Monday night stream for this week. Starting off with RuneScape. We'll likely continue with RuneScape coming up for this week. Maybe switching back to Stardew by Friday or something. We'll see where we're at the end of this week. But thank you for everybody for watching again. I hope your Monday has been great. Thanks for chatting, Frowny, and suggesting the puzzle game. I'm going to have to get that started and look that up. And everyone else, I'll take care, or I hope you all take care. I'll take care as well, and I hope to see you all for our Wednesday stream, again, 6 p.m. on YouTube and Twitch. So until then, take care.